Hello and welcome to my video where I'm going to show you how to do the E-wrap cast on. The E-wrap cast on, which can also be referred to as the backwards loop or half-hitch cast on, is a very quick and easy way of casting on stitches that doesn't require a yarn tail. It's usually used to only cast on a handful of stitches, often partway through a project. I'll be doing another video about casting on partway into a project, but this video is about how to do an E-wrap cast on from scratch. I'm going to do this without a slip knot, so the first thing I do is grip the yarn onto the needle with my right hand. Make sure the working yarn leaves the top and there's enough yarn tail hanging down. Then grip the working yarn with your left hand, making sure your thumb is free to move. Then you take your thumb over the strand of yarn, behind, under and over again, and transfer this loop of yarn from your thumb to the right hand needle, like so. And that's it, you just keep repeating that until you've cast on as many stitches as you wish. So your thumb goes over, behind, under and over, and you transfer that loop. Over, behind, under and over, and transfer the loop. And so on. This cast on has a tendency to become quite loose, so just make sure that those stitches stay close together on the needle. Once you get the hang of it, you can go quite fast. When you're just about to knit the first row, take a closer look at your stitches, and you'll see that the working yarn now leaves the back of the last stitch. The effect of this is that the cast on stitches lean to the right. And now I'm just going to knit across the first row. And although this is done as normal, you need to make sure that you do it quite tightly. And that's because this cast on is very prone to being too loose. So when you're knitting these stitches, just make sure you keep the stitches as close to the needle points as possible. Otherwise you can create a long strand of yarn between the needles. And after I've done some stockinette stitch, you can see what the finished edge now looks like. And that's it, that's how you do the E-wrap cast on. As you can see, it's easy and quick, it's not bulky, and it's stretchy. However, it is quite loose, and you can often have tension issues because of that looseness, and it doesn't provide much support for your knitting. I really hope you found this tutorial useful, and thank you very much for watching.